Welcome back to Friday night poetry, painting. Wait, that's not the show. The show is plants, painting, and poetry, but this is Poetry Friday nights with a prompt. Whoa, lots of P's. All right, so we're on to week 3. Week 3 is when we've gone past what we think of as like growing soil, and we're going into I think it's called a regolith. It's the region of loose, unsolidated rock and dust atop the layer of bedrock. So it's before things get solid. It's still kind of moving around there. But what's kind of exciting about right here is that's where the rare elements are, aka diamonds, right? So right around here is when you start to find the more uncommon things, of course, because you have to dig deeper, which is what makes them uncommon, is because you have to put the effort into unearthing them. Not that diamonds are worth anything anymore, but like they used to be, because you'd have to dig for them. You couldn't make them on a 3D printer. You can now. You can make diamonds on a 3D printer, but back in the day, you had to like go digging up dinosaur dead parts, and then anyway, so I sound old. Sorry. Okay. It also appears on the surface of the moon. That's what made me so excited. Okay, so this type of soil that we dig so deep for is something that's just kind of chilling and kicking it on top of asteroids. It's the Earth that's like kicking it on top of the moon. And that's curious to me. I think it's curious, the thing that we have to dig so deep for, the moon is just covered in, right? But of course that the moon is rare too, because it's hard for us to reach the moon. So the same way that it's hard for us to dig deep, it's hard for us to reach high. This is just, I mean, anything worth doing requires effort. I truly believe that. So I want you, as a poetry prompt this week, to make a quilt of images. So this is really similar to the topsoil prompts, but a little bit different, because you're not at this point looking for random images around you. We're not looking for images on the surface of the earth. We're looking for images that are more sort of archetypal, so your dream images, right? So if you were to dig deep down into the soil, didn't we all do this as a kid? I swear we did. When I was a kid, I would dig holes as deep as I possibly could, because what did I think I was going to find? I mean, sometimes I thought the other side of the world, because some grandpa told me I could do that. Sometimes I thought I would like dig up like secret creatures, or I don't know, an underground city like Warren's building. I don't know, but as a kid I used to dig deep into the ground thinking that I would be surprised by something. So if you were to dig deep into the ground, what would you be surprised by? And the reverse of that, like we've heard like this sort of like shoot for the moon, right? Like if you were to really reach as far as you could into like your dream world, like what you really would like to have happen, what is that? So harvest the images of reaching high. If you were to reach as high as you could for the person that you want to be, or the world that you want to see, what would be there? If you were to dig deep for the thing that would surprise you most, delight you most, what would be the thing that's hiding under there? So I want you to dig deep, and I want you to reach high. I want you just to make lists of what's up high and what's down low, and then you're going to quilt those together. So it's a lot like this one, where you're just letting the language lead you. You're discovering what your mind harvests, and then you're just putting it together in a way that's interesting or intriguing. And that's all you have to do. The fun thing about the human mind is no matter what we put on the page, our brain is going to try to make sense of it. So sometimes the poem will give the narrative. You don't have to create the narrative. The narrative will be given to you if you just go out looking for that unexpected thing underneath and that dream that you're afraid to dream up above. So that's it. Make a list. Let's say 25 below, 25 above. Take your top 5 from each and then weave them together, and there's your poem. All right. Good luck, guys. Have fun.